Can you tell we're having fun here on Private Sessions? That was En Vogue performing Hold On, their first single off their 1990 debut album, Born to Sing, and boy, were you guys ever. Born to Sing came out in 1990, then in 92 was Funky Divas.
Yes.
And then, but by the time the third album came out, EV3, things had kind of changed for En Vogue in a major way. What happened?
I think it was just, I disagreed with how business was being done and things were taking different directions and too many people, bringing in too many people, trying to get things understood but not really getting to the business of stuff and getting things handled. I think Maxine said it best that we weren't really a unit then. Yeah. So communication was all over the place and we weren't really talking to each other and just keeping it us.
How could you though with everything going on so fast and furious
yeah.
at that time? So basically you just needed to...
I was just frustrated with stuff.
I understand.
You know, yeah, because to me, the caliber of group we were, we should have been making a lot more money. Because other people were coming out, and like the Brat, who was just a rapper, buying her mother a house, right? You know, first album. We were on Funky Divas by the time. Actually, EV3 was recording, and we didn't really have that kind of lifestyle financially that I thought we deserved.
Do you feel that it was because you guys kept so busy with work and that you didn't have time to start to learn about the business side of things?
Exactly.
I would say
but that was from the start, though.
Were you surprised about that, though? About what it really, like, with the kind of the underbelly of the music business isn't all glitz and glamour? Was that surprising to you?
I wasn't surprised.
You weren't at all?
No, and I wasn't surprised either. You heard so many stories from groups, you know, in the past and just dealings with their record label or dealings with their manager, or just that things didn't go right, or that they didn't learn their business, or they got a car, you know, got a Cadillac instead of getting paid, which of course that didn't happen to us. But you know, there still were a lot of, I would say, monkey wrenches thrown into the workings, and things just started to break down at that point. And so Dawn decided to go. We had already worked on the album almost to the finish with you,
done,
and so we decided to just finish it and put that CD out. And of course, Dawn, you know, she's got her own fan base, and so a lot of our fans were disappointed to see her leave.
Oh, sure.
That CD didn't do as well as our first two CDs, and I think that at that point, even the record company had realized, the head of the record company realized that you know, she had made a mistake in just, you know, letting Dawn go, and it just didn't.
You mean Sylvia made a mistake?
Dawn's like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? But it seems like that, you know, because you guys say that you're so close with each other, almost like you were supportive. You understood she needed to do what she had to do. You may not have liked it.
I think had we just stayed closer together and just talked about what the things were that that I was bringing up issues constantly, I think if we would have talked about it more, it would have, I think, been more cohesive with just us. But the record company started coming in, and management wasn't, to me, doing the job that I thought he should have, and it was just...
And hindsight is definitely 20/20. No pun on the 20.
Right.
How do I do
But
that?
20 is good, because 20 years later, now we're back, and it is cohesive.
I
It's
think
beautiful
it's 10
now.
times better this time around.
I agree.
Because now we're more mature.
Yes.
We rely totally on each other.
Yes.
And it's just good now. It's about us, you know, and it's good. It's perfect.
All right, ladies, now it's time for another little surprise for you. You worked on a hugely successful song that has now today become a hip-hop classic, let's face it. And a couple of old friends of yours had a question for you about it. So take a look.
Hi, I'm Salt. What's going on? This is Peppa. What's up, ladies? What up? My favorite story of being with En Vogue, of course, when we met, it was great, and when we did the video, it was amazing. Hot chicks.
Oh my God.
Video, my goodness, what a man, amazing. I think that's my favorite Salt and Pepper video with all the ladies.
Yes.
But performing together for the first time ever, people don't know, was at the Hip Hop Honors in 2005, I believe.
2005.
Or 6.
First time ever on stage together.
And that's crazy because What a Man was such a big song. We had never, ever, ever, since the video, performed it together. And I think we were the best performers since the beginning of Hip Hop Honors up until today. Nobody rocked that stage like we did.
Nobody. And that's not just from us. That's the word on the street.
And I'm sure you agree, ladies. It was some serious girl power. We got to do a tour together.
Yeah, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Some shows. Come on, ladies.
We have a question. And our question is...
I'm still looking for my What a Man, so... Does anybody else have a what a man or someone that you consider your what a man
Or would consider singing What a Man too? Have you met that person yet? That's what I want to know.
I'm still looking.
Oh, Pep, you'll find somebody. Think so? Yes, absolutely.
That's so cute. That's so
They
cool.
are so cute.
I love them. I have never met them, but I want to now.
You should have them on. They're pioneers of the hip hop scene.
Oh, they
Females.
are. I can't believe that was the first time you all four performed together.
Isn't that amazing? We said the
That's
same
right.
thing. I mean, after having such a big hit for all of us, really, it
Yeah.
was like, what? This is the first, and since then, only time. You know,
Yeah,
we haven't
exactly.
been back.
Are you crying?
Tara came out a little when they were talking like she did. I was like, that's so
We
sweet.
love them.
So have you all met your what a man? Well, Terry's looking at me like, maybe. You all have?
Yeah.
I think I have now. He's getting himself together, so yeah, he's working on some things.
No,
Yes.
not yet for me.
Yeah.
Just for the record, I got the What a Man.
You do?
Got him. Oh, yes.
You mean one to share or for
No,
someone
not
else?
one to share.
Oh, one for yourself.
One to bear.
Yes. Okay.